Okay, now we're going to show you how to weld the tabs to the shoe. And what you're going to notice on the 11-finger tab is we have 11 fingers. This can be used all the way around the shoe like this. This is a great way to do it. You have a lot of contact. One of the negatives here is it's hard to get the toe out where you want the shoe. So I actually prefer to use the 4 rear tabs and cut the 3 out of the middle on this size shoe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a sharp pair of scissors and I'm going to cut out the middle 3. That one's cut. All right, now we have the middle 3 cut out. And now what you're going to see is we're going to have 2 sets of tabs. The leading tab is a little bit longer, and that's going to go towards the toe of the horse. So what we're going to try to do is what I like to do is I like to mark where I want my toe to be. And I'm going to put my toe tab roughly here. And this will allow you to get both tabs in a uniform fashion. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my heat gun. You're going to notice I have a 9mm reducer. This is very important. Without a 9mm reducer, it's very hard to get your weld correct. So next I'm going to just turn this on. As this is heating up, I want to position my tabs on the shoe, on my marking. So I got my marking here correct. So the next thing I do, you're going to notice I have a metal plate here. I like this metal plate because it does get hot and it can melt plastic. So what I'm going to do with you can see this is nice and hot now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of heating both materials. And as I'm heating this, it starts to get kind of clear. You can notice that tab has gotten clear. So again, I'm going to continue to melt or heat both materials. This tab is getting nice and clear. And now that it's getting clear, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start rolling the shoe and start putting pressure. If we are hot enough, you'll notice that we have a nice clear bond happening in between the shoe and the tab. I'm essentially melting both urethanes and now they're becoming one. So it's really important we get a nice clear connection all the way to the end. I'm slowly rolling. Now I'm to the end. When you're done, you're gonna have a nice clear connection like this. If it's milky in any way, you don't have a good connection. I'm gonna continue to my other side. And with the other side, you're going the opposite direction. So you gotta kind of think about where your tab's gonna be. So I'm gonna line up my tab. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing. And if you look, if you can get a close-up here, you'll notice that this tab is turning very, very clear. So I'm gonna come up on the shoe. I'm gonna get my shoe nice and warm too. Again, now I'm gonna start. And when we start rolling, you can kind of see how that's getting clear and melting. All the way to the heel. We want to carry that and melt all the way to the heel. And now we got a good connection on this side. So one of the last things I'll do is I'll put a little bit of heat on the ends here. Once that's there, I'll just roll these and just make sure that we have a good connection. I'll do the same thing at the heels. Roll these heels in. So we got a nice clear connection all the way through the shoe, all the way around. If this is milky at all, you probably don't have enough heat. Now we're ready to put this on the horse.